I jump down there, the tripwire will snap immediately. I have little to no time available whatsoever to climb back out. There's nothing I can abuse though. Nothing I can throw into the pit instead. Nothing I can use to lure him into the pit. Nothing I can climb onto. Nothing I can crawl into. There is absolutely nothing. Is this a dead end? Will this be how my journey concludes? I just had to give up. Had to face the inevitable. There is no solution. There is no way out. Was it all in vain? No. I refuse to give up. You won't succeed. You won't have my precious soul again. Backtracking. Did you just throw a rock at me? You did, didn't you? Who are you? Just why? Why? That's pretty much my question to everything within the world of Limbo. Why? Are you gonna do it again? Don't you fricking dare, or else I'll get really angry. I don't wish to kill you. But they all need to die. Am I seriously still trying to consider that kind of scenario? They all need to die. Oh my god. I just figured out the solution. It is so very obvious, yet so very wrong at the same time. Just observe. I wonder who you once were. How did you die? How did you end up here? What kind of struggles did you need to go through with on a daily basis? And how did it come to an end? How did you drown? The answers do not exist. But I do need your help. I need your body. I need to violate it. This is so freaking... He is gone. He decided to leave. I don't even want to look. I can't believe I am doing this. Why are you making me do this, Limbo? Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't you dare punish me now. You made me do it. I didn't want to splatter his freaking body. I didn't want to squish it like that. I didn't want to desecrate it. But that is one diffused trap. Let me observe. Strange creatures sitting on the ceiling, looking down upon me. They have long black necks. They have mouths. And they drool like crazy. Also, I can see more of these maggots. Are those dead as well? I am pretty sure I saw how one of those ceiling creatures ate one of the maggots. They kinda argued about it, but one was victorious. Whatever these things are, they love to consume maggots. Hopefully they don't every now and then consider a diet of human meat. Just, Well, now they are definitely dead. Just don't mind me, don't pay any attention. I've already met quite a few creatures of purgatory, and they were rather hostile, thank you very much. Quite a few. And quite a few equals 1 spider. I still can't think straight. So many things just twisting my conscience about. Is this a slope? Of course it is a slope. Well, I need to jump to avoid death. Oh, fricking. Here goes nothing. Eee! Ah! I made it. And discovered yet another fricking blooming accursed dead body. And something is sticking out of that guy's skull. Another white entity. They've got to be maggots. Those white maggots. Then again, I did come across other white thingamajiggies as well, didn't I? Those glowing eggs? What could it be? Well, here's hoping that they'll never land on my skull. I want my skull to remain unharmed. I don't want to be forced against my will to drown myself. Huh. It isn't exactly the fact that this trap is so incredibly obvious. It isn't that fact that makes me shake my head in disbelief, no. It is the very fact that such a device exists within a world that up to this point consisted only of wood. Wood all over the place. We had what Mother Nature grants to you. We had wood, we had rope, well, they certainly made that somehow. We just had stuff that was natural to a certain degree. This thing, though, it looks more like a machine than anything else. Where would they get a stomping device? Where would they find it? How would they construct it? And yes, I do know that there's a certain type of word, or a kind of word for this kind of device, but I can't think of it right now. That button in the middle, though, activates it. Let's try to carefully maneuver ourselves around. Are you joking? That is genius. They managed to fool me. Hats off. They want to make you believe that those pressure plate-like thingamajiggies in the middle are the buttons that activate the trap. Turns out, though, it's a lie. I was right. If you step onto the ordinary-looking ground, it'll activate. If you step onto the button, though, it looks like a button, doesn't it? Nothing happens. And a second one. Come to think of machinery, do you see the pipes in the background? I feel like we are slowly but surely entering an industrial complex here. To make a long story short, why am I even confused? Why am I surprised? I saw, allow me to swear, a fucking gigantic spider. How is it that mere pipes surprise me? You got chased around by a monster. Why would you... I just... Limbo has claimed me. That is all. It has claimed me. And this is just the first quarter of the game. I wonder what else will try to steal away what remains of my sanity. Okay, let's not be foolish again. Aha! Wow, I can't believe I fell for that. Yet another death. A gruesome death. It's not worth it, man. It's so not worth it. Let us return. return to where it all began. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there is no way out of here. Well, fuck. Okay, gonna continue then. I'll be on my merry way. Onwards we go into a unknown future. Oh, don't you dare crush me again. Wait. How does one avoid this death trap? Okay, I am forgetting, but I am also learning. MisterTSC is adapting, and that is what matters. My commentary might not be all that original anymore, but that is only because, first of all, this is a blind Let's Play, and second of all, do I even need to mention anything? Just look at this very piece of scenery. It is so surreal, so abstract. 2 dead bodies. Dead bodies everywhere. One guy hanging down from ropes. The other guy, there are arrows sticking out of his chest or back. And what is that ominous sound? That ominous tune in the distance? I don't like this. I also don't like the spiky pit of doom. And why do I dislike it? Well, it is too out of place. We've encountered spiky pits of doom before, but this one? They stepped up their game before. They, for example, had me jump across spiky pits, and then something, for example a boulder, tried to chase me back into the spiky pit. This one, though, is all alone, all by itself. There's gotta be more to it. You! Ah! Whoa! You thought you could kill me? Well, I cleverly managed to avoid your trap by jumping into the pit. At least I took away from them the satisfaction. That is what matters. Ah! Do you want to know what also matters? Trying to remember, trying to adapt, trying to learn all the things I already mentioned. Ah! He just wouldn't jump. He just wouldn't. He refused. Okay. Focus. There. Beautiful. Right out of Limbo University, and I've majored in being able to survive all kinds of hazards. At least, that is what I like to imagine within my dreams. So, there are natives. Natives, 3 of them, waiting on the other side of this pit, equipped with blowpipes. Come on now, that's just freaking jerkish as all hell. Blowpipes, they are so primitive, yet also one of the most sinister weapons I can imagine. I mean, you're walking through a jungle or forest, and suddenly, in the distance, somebody goes shoo, and bam! It hits your freaking neck, just like a little ping, a little pinch. You rip it out almost immediately, but the poison has already entered your body, and they know the jungle well. They know where to hide. They just look at you and go, phoo, and it is over. I hate blowpipes. Okay, you wish to see me dead? Well, I am still working on how to escape. Should probably try to make this jump first. Alright, what now? You can't reach me from there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Leave me alone. What do you fucking want from me? Oh, one of them fell. And then, oh my Jesus. Ah! I don't care. It is their fault. For not understanding their own traps. And we are back here again. Feels like we've been here before. So they are willing to walk into their own traps. Why? Again, why? Maybe they didn't construct these traps. Did the thought ever occur to me that maybe all of this was already in place, or is just randomly appearing because it wants to? This is Limbo. This is the realm of infinite possibilities. That is one of the answers I am looking for. Why does any of this stuff exist? Because Limbo. Because it can. End of story. I love this game. I also love torture. I am a masochist. But this is getting ridiculous. Just leave me be! Oh no. Almost landed on that button. Now, you three, are you supposed to be the last line of defense? Is everyone else dead? I chased you all the way into this dark cavern. Let it begin. The final confrontation. I am just gonna pretend that those are the only remaining natives. They tried their very hardest. They tried so very much to kill me. They fled into their cave, but it wasn't enough. You will stalk me no more, you imbeciles. Come on. Let the games begin. One down. Two down. This must be a nightmare. And soon I'll wake up. I am not even recording anymore. I am not recording. This is all happening inside my brain. How to comment on the situation? How to comment anymore? I am pretty sure certain famous individuals would be able to, but they would of course just scream, "Oh my god, what is happening? Jesus Christ, ah no, leave me alone, herpity derp derp derp, I am so original." Ladies and gentlemen, MisterTSC might not be all that original, but at least he is trying to behave somewhat major. As I was saying, let the games begin. I am not a moron, and I am also not your prey. Trying to hold on for dear life. A blow dart sticking inside the back of my skull. Doesn't matter how much I held on. The poison had already entered my body. I mentioned that already. Already dead, already gone, already nothing, already insane, already limbo, already purgatory, already the edge of hell, already the devil himself, already the cleansing, already the purification, already the let's play, the memoirs, the journey, the grimoire, the archives of MisterTSC motherfucking C. That just happened, didn't it? I decided to take a nap. Just make it stop. Make it stop. I beg of you. I can't take this anymore. Make it stop. I am a masochist, but not a masochist. Leave me be. Just search for someone else. Find a different guy to kill. This is a challenge, is it not? This is a trial once again. They gave those people to me who committed suicide. They granted me a little bit, just a tiny little bit of rest. But now they are taking it all away again. But I'm gonna prove myself. No more fucking around. I am not just prey, not just an animal, not just insignificant. I am the one who will survive. I'll be the superior being. Come on, I dare ya. All of you. Ah! Ah! Yep. We apologize. We sincerely apologize for the interruptions, but the weather is being incredibly bad. It is causing a lot of interference. Was this a safe spot to stand in? Yes, it was. Once upon a time there was this world I used to call Limbo. It wasn't kind to me, tried to slaughter all the time, slaughter innocent people everywhere, slaughter the innocent, slaughter my very self. There is no escape. I almost thought that button was gonna kill me. Well, of course, it would have killed me. I'm spazzing out over here. I need to end the session. But I refuse to end the session. I won't rest until those fucking bastards have all bitten the dust. I want to see them dead. I want to see them all die. I want to rip out their intestines and shove them back down their throat. I want to pull out their hearts. I want to show them their beating hearts. I want to show them how black their beating hearts are. And then I want to feed those hearts to the giant spider, because it'll appreciate it. The spider, it understood me. It knew my feelings, but those guys made me kill it. It's their fault. I'm blaming them. All of the blame goes to those imbeciles, bastards, sodding bins. Leave me alone. Just die, all of you. Die. See you in hell, motherfucker. And not a single damn was given that day. The traps have all ceased to function, and my path is clear. They are gone. They are dead. I killed them. I am all alone again. They are gone. Everyone's gone. Where am I? Why is this happening? What's the point? Can I really prevail? Sister, I am so very uncertain of your fate. Where are you? What is this? Cogwheels? Saw blades? What is any of this? Why did I kill these people? Why did they try to kill me? Why am I inside a factory? Why do I not know where to go? Why do I not have a purpose? Why is the pressure increasing ever so slightly? Ladies and gentlemen, it is the very end of session number 3. My very name has been TheShadowCookie, and I sincerely hope that you will return for more, even after this train wreck. I am sorry. But it turns out I didn't know what I was getting myself into. This isn't just a game. I am not playing Limbo. I am living it. Until next time, have a good one.